Good evening, travelers. It is good to see you once more. We are back in Timberborn, and there has been a rather curious change. And you can see a little bit of it right here. The power shafts have changed quite a bit. And there was a recent... Well, let me see if I can pull up Steam without breaking anything. There was a small update. Oh my. It was a small update which changed the power shafts that made them more like the... Well, more like our tube boy right here. Where you could just stick... You could stick tubes one after the other, and it will automatically adjust. Which is very nice, however, it did leave, well... a few oddities here and there. The good thing is... Ah, yes. It's all one log now, which makes the cost much, much less expensive. The other thing is, we do have the solid power shaft, and actually, I don't know if this technically can transfer power above it. I don't think it can. Let's see. It can. My. So we do have that now. That's splendid. Ah, this already had to be converted to a solid. And that's the only way it can go up. Ah, that's how they do the upward. And oh my goodness. No way. Well, so technically, these two transfer power just by the virtue of touching each other. But now we have this. Oh, that is incredible. Oh, that very much frees up a lot of things. My goodness. Oh my. All right. So, our primary goal is to get this area set up for agriculture. Now, something I have yet to do, and something I do want to try doing, is the hanging gardens. I am unsure of what the, well, the efficacy of, let's call it the efficacy of suspended crops. And, well, I suppose there's only one way to find out. So it looks like we can go immediately one up here, and we can put our terrain block all the way up here. In which, yes, we can go ahead and, well, how do we want to do this, honestly? It is a very, very interesting question, which I'm not sure how to answer. But we do have a significant workforce that is, well, you know, a large number of unemployed. And we should probably... We do need to put back all of these rooftop terraces. And I must say, this is I've done a solo run, just off stream, just to test some other things and to play on a different map. This design for housing is incredible. This has gotten me so much more housing in such a compact area while providing a lot of amenities at the same time. And yeah, the decoration, it works quite well. I mean, I could put shrubs all the way here. I could put a bench all throughout here. And, well, the aesthetics be robust. My goodness. Fortunately, there's no other place for it because we are already occupying it with the bell. Does the bell give? It doesn't, but it's still a nice flavor. And at the same time, we have this area here where we can always put, clocks and such, really. In any case, let's see. I think our primary objective is just to see how well can we put together. Actually, we can open these up, can't we? All right. So we do have these overhangs right here. In which, sure, we can put a... Yeah, I'm not quite sure what is going to be needed. And I just got a message from Algeria. Just her saying hello. I'm always glad. I'm really blessed to have her, you know? All right. So, actually, the way we do need to do this is we gotta reverse it. Because if our means of getting onto, of climbing upwards, we can make, well, oh my, that is not quite. It does seem like we are going to need, I mean, they can assist. Right, so those will provide some good coverage there. But ultimately, when we do have, oh my, let's put our, I believe this is, All right, let's cut this part off. Then in the meantime, we can start building through. And we can do a 5-part here with an additional spring block here and another 5 over here. Knowing this, I do highly suspect that, oh yes, we're going to need actually, it might even be better to, I don't know if this is good. It really doesn't work too well. And let's check on our build radius. Do we have enough to build? It seems like we do. So let's start with this, and we can see just how far we can get. And it will deplete a good amount of our dirt that we've had stockpiled, which is a good thing. So this is going to be force open. It will retain our power. We actually may want... We may actually want to transfer some of our pumping stations to over here. I suppose we can do that. And in the meantime... So we have the kohlrabis, and I believe... We probably want to move the campfires over somewhere else as well. Corn rations. Let's continue with this. Let's see how things go for now. We are still going to be able to maintain and in the meantime, is there anything else that needs to be researched? No, just monuments. This goes up. Frankly, we actually may want... Well, how much is this? 300 planks. Oh, we do not have enough planks. Oh my. Tribute to ingenuity. Oh my, that is quite a massive one. And it is expensive, but honestly, we can afford this before. That's very amusing. All right. Is there anything I can do with these injured? No. Our extract is okay. We have lots of bad water. We have lots of extract. Our gears are doing fine. We actually may want to, and this is rather amusing, our mangrove foods. We have a lot of food that is not being eaten, which is rather surprising. We're out of corn for now. And this is going to be a little awkward. So what are our primary crops here? Honestly, let's do this. Is it cassava that we need? Or... yeah, our main dearths are cassava and... oh my. And corn, honestly. We probably should, but I mean, at some point, it might be prudent to dam up that area as well. And turn this, like, force all the water to go down through here. And will have more control over it. Otherwise, the other thing we can do is we can just put floodgates around here that we trap. And we can trap a lot of other water around here. How does that sound? Well, let's see. I wonder, we have the ability to make bridges here, can we not? That's not enough, huh? That's actually rather surprising. In any case, I should focus. So let's put corn. What? Eat it? Really? Huh? Corn needs that much? Okay. Maybe cassava? Oh, it's going to have to be cassava here. And the other thing I was thinking of was starting to put a beep station around here. I mean, do we have workers who are not... Oh, we need lots of planks. Honestly, should I do another tooth station around here? Because that's a 35. Hopefully I did not hit someone with that. Okay, we'll put another cassava here. Cassava, please, thank you. And then from here, we will put another... overhand of 5. So it's kind of disappointing that it ended up like this, but ultimately the verticality that we are gaining from this makes it so much more worth it. Okay, so I think we should start looking into building the second layer of... If we... Can we build upwards? No. I think what we need to do, at least temporarily... You know, I keep saying that, temporarily. You know how that goes. You always know how that goes. So, given the elevation here... I suppose this is roughly the center. Yeah, so they can build that right there. I'm going to need to wait for... Don't tell me you've depleted our dirt already. We have! That's shocking. And amusing. Incredibly amusing that we depleted our dirt that fast. Which kind of means we may need a bit more... I mean... I don't know. We get a lot of these in a short amount of time. Living less materials. So, we'll turn that off for now. We are having a lot of injuries here. So we'll wait for the planks to come back. And we can start working a little bit on transferring our water. Should we transfer the water here? Because the primary worry I have with the water is this is a lot of area for water. And do I really want, like, when drought strikes, to be watering this entire huge area? I think it might be better to just put the pumps over here. In any case, probably going to need to designate things around here in order to get the... See, this here is still... That's a 44. And... My. So, indeed, with the distance here, it would behoove us to put some sort of station. We could get multiple stations here, honestly. I don't think we have an issue with... Well, it takes more planks. Alright, now that we have this in place... rather amusingly. We can put a bit of dirt here, or we can even detonate this area out. Or another... Could we? I wouldn't actually do that. We can put... Well, let's keep going with this first. Alright, dropping that down. And life once more returns to the land. And we can probably start thinking of clearing out this area. You see, this zone here really doesn't have much use for agriculture. It's way too hilly. And there's no other feature around here which may make it useful. At the same time, well, how much is a 300, 250? Let's do this. Let us create our howling post. I don't know how to pronounce this bloody word. And we need 10 planks, and we are not getting any good locations for planks. Alright. Excellent. You now get rid of this, which, I know, loss of much labor. And why are we... Right, because our population is full of adults that are just up and ready to work. I think what we can do, actually, is we can transfer some of the... See, we have a lot of these builders, but not enough material. And we're not even... Oh well. Let us not worry about it. And why are these lots still out? So you have a lot of them streaming out. Understandable. But still not quite... Alright. Now get rid of this. Alright, there goes the ads. I will see you all soon. And I think what we're going to have to do next... Let's first... redo the power here. Is it a double platform that we will need? Yes. In fact, we don't even need a 6. We can get it away with a 5. Even then... Do I even want to do it this way? I don't think so. If I can put a... well, a 6 won't get across perfectly. And if I even just put a single platform with a 5 here, yes, it is not enough. It's going to require... I don't know if I like this. Especially since I don't know how I'm going to actually reach this thing. Because it feels like... I mean, even if we do this... Welcome back from ads, everyone! You didn't miss too much. I am still trying to figure out what I can do with, well... this, because we are going to need a lot more of these industrial lumber mills. And while we can't put this here, we've run into an issue, a rather stark issue, where how do we get up here? Amusingly enough, and we actually... oh no. Really now. Is this really how we want to do this? In which case... because looking at... even if we do this... see, that is going to be a very, very far path. We may need to... absurdly enough, where is our... Absurdly enough, we may want to put our next station somewhere around here. You see, the issue I have now is I cannot actually put... See, that's not going to reach entirely. That said, do I really need it to? Indeed. Do we truly need it to go in this direction? Why not? Oh. That actually works. Huh. Ichi ni san yon. I only need 4, huh? Well. That does make things a little bit easier, yes? Although that does make it a little problematic. And here is the other issue now. Just getting up to that height is already a daunting task. The only other thing I can think of is pretty much... run it along here. What does this look like? It's still terrible. Still absolutely terrible. You see, that is going to be very terrible overall. So, let's not do this. Oh my. And we can't go underground either. It might have been easier to go underground, but we do have... We have that there, so it's not going to work very well in our favor. The other thing we can do is... Well, we're going to need to start working on getting this... You know what? Let's do this. Let's get this done. And let's replace some of these gear workshops with more lumber mills. That's actually amusing how much this is. All right. I mean, 17 out of our 210. We have a, gosh, 18. So many injuries. A lot of farmers. Okay. Oh, no. That was a good thing I remembered at this point. Continue that. Then we're going to need a fluid dump. So our... Okay. I know, we are kind of just forestalling these issues rather than actually fixing them. Alrighty. Huh? Why? What else did I tell you to build? I didn't tell you to build anything else. Oh. Okay? Maybe it's just... Oh. Alright. Now, the question is, how high can we go? Let's plant our corn. Like, how high do we need to go in order to... Actually, I can do less, can't I? This can be a 3? No, this can be a 4. Nope, it still has to be a 5. Still. Oh, it can't reach because... That's right. On the other hand, we can make a connection here. Hello, Vespa. How are you doing this fine evening?
Did my beavers put you up to this?
Oh no, did they? Well, hydration is always good, yes? Again, how are you doing? So, the concept for our hanging garden is working quite nicely. We may want to actually begin with, let's see, what is our cost for a floodgate? It still costs that much. And hello, King. I'm exhausted. Pretty sure I've been pushing myself too hard these past few weeks. You have been hauling hundreds of pounds of things over the past few days. I do think you might be pushing yourself a little too much. Hopefully you do feel better soon. And hello, King. Hopefully you are doing far better than I. Well, or better, it's not like today was a bad day for me. No. Oh my. That was not what I wanted. Let's see. We are producing significant amounts of power still. That is good. The issue still lies in how... We've got lots of scrap metal and we are not burning it off fast enough. At the same time... See, it's not high enough. And we are burning up a lot of metal at the same time. Got to get myself back to 100% so I can carry a certain... Oh, please. Oh, please. Wait a moment, you're not... Ah. Okay. In the meantime... We have a bad water discharge here. We'll have... There we go, scrap metal. So while we are transitioning over slowly to... We may want to start designating this area for, I suppose, more cassava. You see, having some unemployed is fine. Right, hold on. You're still... You see, even with all of that, get corn rations, fermented cassava, and we still don't even have a significant amount of... We eventually do need to move a lot of this, and especially with... Yeah, I don't know what to do in terms of... I have to think of design here. But what design will allow me for now, let's handle it like this. We don't have a piece like this, a 2x3 space. Technically, we do. As you can see, we are still using this as a major thoroughfare. What are tree planks usually used for anyways, nowadays? I suppose part of it is... Actually, I'm kind of surprised it is not used for much. Well, today I'm doing well today. Went well, took care of some stuff around the house, and chilled. I'm feeling good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. It's always good to be able to rest. We could use a bit more dirt, couldn't we? Couldn't we? But as always, planks are always in huge demand. I think we can get rid of a lot of this. Because from this point, I think we can take care of... Well, let's cut these down. These are no longer healthy. And let's not cut this area. Please and thank you. Take care of yourself, Vespa. Rest is also an important part of exercise. Though, I've had to learn that, I used to do martial arts, and I always pushed myself pretty hard, and it would always end up biting me in the rear. Unsurprising, I suppose. Because, I want to... It's that feeling of, you gotta catch up, right? Like, you don't want to get, well, left behind, or just really fall behind in general. We might actually want to put a nice water tank around here, although... No, wrong, incorrect, incorrect. Hey, let us put that in here. Accept. Is correct. The impermeable floor here. It's not getting much use, and why are we... We're not getting a lot of... We're down to 204, which is... I wouldn't go as far as say concerning just yet. That's fair, really. Pushing yourself isn't bad, but while I'm not expert, giving your muscles time to rest and build back is also important. I think that's kind of one of the most frustrating things I've had with, in regards to my relationship with exercise is, why do I need to rest? Why can't I get, infinite gains all the time? I do take care of myself. Blame rich old people for what I have to deal with. You're not wrong. Okay. We have a monument here, and it's going to cost a lot of materials that we actually do not have. Alright, you are clear. Actually, let's do this. Let's cut you down. That overall we may have a better... That's not good. And again, we are just absolutely devouring planks at an absurd rate. I do take care of us. Oh. I'm basically a one-person furniture mover at this point as a delivery driver for FedEx. I've always imagined FedEx as being more of a, well, document delivery type? Honey? Boy. Ultimately, let's see, did you cut it down? Did you already cut it down or not? Honey? You did not get cut down yet. Because I turned off the station. Oh my, we just had another wave of adults Adults, mind you. All adults. Do we need any other use of metal? We still need metal for large tanks. Well, we'll pause the battle order discharge. Okay. For the purpose of decoration, I think it might be just best. Decoration. We have that. We're going to put the station right here. Sure, we'll put it here. Which means the central point is going to be somewhere around 1, 2, 3. There we go. The bell is rung. Honestly, we should probably put a few more shrubs around. I'll be here, but I'm probably going to pass out in Yoshima as usual. That's fine, Vespa, as long as you get your rest. Did you cut it down? Did you cut down the tree or not, my friend? Because you were just out of range. Okay, so I'm going to need to push it one more over. Now, as soon as we stop using up all the planks, okay, we are building up planks rather fast. And now we're going to start using them up again. Such is our lot. Okay. So, let us do our... No. Going to make a tunnel across here. Here. Actually, hold on. Let's not do that yet. So this is... I could do another run through here. Wow, that's really dumb. Okay, let's recover that and we'll put our builder's huts. I'm going to kick myself for saying I'm going to put it here temporarily. Because everyone knows how that goes, right? And we're just waiting on dirt, aren't we? Okay, so if you're going for the same run here on 2, 2. And there's the end of the day. And amusingly, these lots are trying as best as they can to now, can I so I can indeed. So this will help us recover a lot of material. We could also move our pumping stations up here. Now, just to make sure. Perfect. And now we've recovered a large number of planks from that. Okay. Such absurd boom and bust cycles, really. Ugh. Well, not that we have that. Source storage. And how much do we have here? We have one thing of pine resin right here. We could go with the large. We could, but is that any good for us? I don't think so. I mean, we could do 3 tapper shacks on top of 2 medium warehouses. Or... honestly? Well, I'm already low on dirt, so... what else can we do? We can start trying to... how many vessel blocks do we have? Hardly any. That's actually frustrating. Moving on. Okay. We are going to use quite a bit of the... ton of the planks anyways. And... yes, okay, so it can be reached. This is very good. And even with this running at full bore, still having an issue, yes. I mean, we're really using up so much dirt. Am I truly that desperate for dirt? I mean... I would probably want to straighten out a bit of this area myself. But again, we're lacking in dirt, we're lacking in lots of other material. And while we could put another layer of mushrooms here, I suppose we can do more mushrooms. I think the other thing that we can do is... yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...6, 7, 8... oh, that's the other thing that I needed to do. I needed to make... more water storage. And even so, we might actually want to move. We've got quite a bit of space here. Even so, is it possible? It is possible. Well, well. I think at some point, we're going to want to relocate our power infrastructure, such that we are running the lines somewhere down this way. And how much is a large water wheel? It is a significant amount of... It is a significant amount. Alright. So. We can start thinking a little bit. Well, no. Let's not. Let us take it easy and just watch a little bit. How are we looking, by the way? Oh. Well. Rather shocking. Oi! How are you stuck? Oh my goodness.
Don't give that
How
to
are
me.
you lost?
Find one of my familiars and dump it on them.
Oh my goodness. You lot are idiots. I can't believe it. Never mind. I can believe it. I don't understand. How are you... I do not understand how you lot can walk and breathe at the same bloody time. Hello, Yuki. Yes, thank you for the reminder to hydrate. I truly am baffled by this lot's inability to think and breathe at the same time. This is baffling. Utterly, completely baffling. Baffling, I tell you. Incredibly baffling. Next materials. It's the corn. I do not have enough corn. In fact, I have enough of the kohlrabi. Don't I? Oh my, I'm doing well enough. It has been a strange and frustrating day. I want to call it frustrating. That's wrong. It has... It's really
I'm not
difficult to
saying I'm
really
upset.
express. I am trying to
I
get
am
something done, and I can't get it done on the account that our primary test hardware is just not working. It's not working. And that is in part due to, well, someone broke it trying to, well, fix it. I really don't know how to really express it. Oh my. I feel like I'm going to have to redo a lot of this right here. Yeah. Things got really, really messed up. To the point where, you know, we're going to have to rebuild the test hardware, or at least software-wise, yes. So, we do have... You know, let's get rid of these. We don't actually need you at the moment. Especially because we do not have enough space for additional planks. Although, now that I see it here, it would be a valuable thing to have. Large amount of extract stored. There we are. Hello, Saint Novo. Thank you for the look. And they are pumping as much as they can. And while this is here, let's think a little. Because I really, really do need to get back to... Of course, the answer is just staring in front of my face, isn't it? So... How high do I need to go in order to let this work? Yes. So, indeed, we now have this. The question then becomes, how does one, well, get up there? at this level... Aha. We would actually be able to do... in a very silly manner. Oh no, that won't work. You know why? Because I have to do this. Uneven then. Door storage right here. I mean, that's even worse. Because even if we do this, I can't even take that one up there. Even so, this turns into an absolutely horrific nightmare. If it were only this, then there would not be a problem. But now, you can't reach this anymore. So now you're left with having to do this. Which is, frankly speaking, rather horrific. I mean, does this work? Yes. Do I like it? Absolutely not. Is there a better way? I think so. And see you on the other side of the ads, everyone. For those who are unfortunate enough to be restricted by such. And suddenly... Okay, excellent. That's out of the way. That does not seem right. That does also seem right. There we are. And that will allow additional... Yes. That will work. And then we're going to continue. All the way up here. We may also want to remove Welcome back from ads, everyone. Also, what is the cost to make another hydroponic garden? That is the cost. And how many? Right. Okay, let's do this. And then build up, 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 and here. There we are. And such. So we have the plants there. We are almost ready for this.
May every controller in your hands have snapback.
Oh my, who got the snapback controller? It's Yuki. Well, well, well. You enjoy it. It's alright. I'm sure you'll manage just fine. Speaking of which... Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Well, well, well. We're going to have a bit of an interesting setup here now. Oh no. That's even worse. How are we going to power another centrifuge? That's actually tricky. Because I can't actually power it this way. See, it does not... I don't think this counts. See, this is still powered. Indeed. None of this feels good, frankly speaking. Another silly thing we can do is this. Let's demolish this. Yes, and yes. Can I place it somewhere around? Oh no, I don't think I can do it here either. I can do it this way, but then it begs the question, how are we going to get up there? Centrifuge over here. That will work. What do you need? You need metal blocks still. And we're almost at a place where we can now start filling in our dirt. And then here we will put in more dirt. Oh my. Okay. We have lots of gears, which is always amusing. Indeed, ding ding ding. Great, isn't it? And now, with this, let's plant more on. Oh, wait, no, hold on. We're going to have to clear this out and this out because... But we are... Behold, the Hanging Gardens. The Hanging Gardens of Beervalon? Does that work?
I don't need this many drinks. One more won't hurt.
I do what? Oh, of course I could use another drink, yes. And hold on, I need to adjust my headphones. My ears are hurting very much due to the fact that, well... my hair was pressing against my ears again. Such as it always does. Alright. Now that we have that, our metal blocks can start going towards this bad water discharge over here. I do think we are going to need we might need to move. Well, let's do this. What I had earlier will work. And we'll put in another Allen post right here. And we will start, well, building another set of smelters. And our power usage is still okay, but we are cutting it very, very close. Alright. With this in place, let's start picking ourselves up once more. Come on now. This will be more for metal blocks. This will be more for scrap metal. Once more, we will put ourselves with another one here and here. And indeed, we will put as many industrial piles as we can surrounding ourselves here. And if you are scrap metal, you will also be scrap metal. And you. And you. Therefore, you will be metal blocks, metal blocks, metal blocks. Then, put this over here. Finally, rejoice. And with our army of builders, we are doing quite well. Hey, Onyx! Team is going rather well. I've gotten a lot done here. And there's a lot more that is still to come. Although, well, how do I put this? I am starting to run into some very, very critical issues. Very scary and critical issues. One of them being food supply, one of them being metal supply. I have a lot of these. A lot of materials. You can see that I either am at feast or famine, which is not good at all. And I am suddenly, if my food is largely stable, that's the other part. I'm going to need to start pivoting to food production at some point. Again, a lot of this is very, very uncomfortable. And I'm starting to feel, I don't know if crunch is the right word. Significant strain is how I'd probably put it. My mass transit system is helping a little, but again, as I expand out, just have to figure out, how do I do this? Huh? Anyways, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing quite well. I mean, well, far better than I am, I suppose. Well, it sounds like I've been doing poorly myself. But it is quite a... I'm trying to juggle so many things at once, and it is not helping at all. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you're doing very well. I think in situations like this, my biggest problem is I have the worst tendency to panic. And that is what I'm doing right now. I am starting to panic rather heavily. See, there are so many things that I want to do, but I just cannot do offhand. Because, frankly, I have no clue. I do not know how. I wish to do them. So something, for example, I want to use more of this space here for planting pines so that I get more pine resin. But I also need to keep in mind, okay, I need a lot more crops. I need eggplants, I need more corn, I need more mushrooms. So I think with the prospect of having to handle so many things at once, I'm starting to get, well, for lack of a better term, I suppose decision paralysis? Well, for now, let's also handle this. Again, it is so much feast or famine when it comes to my material. And what is absolutely devouring my extract? So, I can make one extract every 45 minutes, and I need 2 of it every... Oh no. I am barely breaking even. Oh no. That's actually rather terrifying. And what are probably lacking? You know what? Once more, let us pause the bad water discharge here. I don't know what to do with this. In the past, it would be more residential and other manufacturing. In which do I really need to worry so much? Ultimately, the water wheels here are just not going to be, back, for lack of a better term, satisfactory. The other thing I can do is start to set up engines, which is fine, but I'm still cutting through a lot of logs very quickly. Which means I am going to need a much larger nursery? Is that the right term I should be using? Alright. Alright, let us put in some benches. And hopefully not be idiots about it. Now we can actually replace 50, 50, 50. Can I do 50? No. That was a foolish move of me. So, we'll put the Lego monument back. Oops. I suppose a good question would be, where do I put this monument? The Flame of Unity. Honestly, Because the roof here will only affect... It only affects that. Which is... undeniably problematic. I could... Why are... Hardly anyone uses these. Which is... also problematic. I also need to start setting up more things like scratchers. Like, where would I put these? What is a strategic location for these? Actually, now that I think of it, not enough wet fur. Not enough wet fur. Which means I need to have more Lidos. Somewhere. And while I could put it around here... Okay. Slow down. I need to slow down. What are my priorities? Material is fine. I think what I need more is to improve food. Even though I'm not... They're not starving, the food variety is actually very poor. So while we have all the mangrove fruits and these guys are not doing anything... In fact, I don't need this anymore. I should start... I should start moving or extending some of these. You see, I'm actually very much loath to continue extending the power out to here. If anything, if there's any reason to extend that power, it would be largely to power like the motivatorium, or the mud bath, or the wind tunnel. And I could make this entire area the recreational area. Albeit requiring some, well... I would have to pipe out energy underground. I mean, ideally underground. So, I think my immediate priority is to transfer all of the food that's here to the other side here. Which means, what are our... Yeah. No, do not do that, do not do that. Today is Wednesday. You know, it doesn't feel like a Wednesday, it feels almost Friday-like. I think it's in part due to just... Actually, I don't know. What does it not feel? My emotions vex me. Oh, please, please. Oh my goodness. Ah. All right. I frankly want to start... I want to move this away. So I suppose let's do this. Relocate to builders' huts. Roughly, so that's 3 here. Ah. An absolute mess, as you tell. Might all be suddenly. Let's actually clear out the planting area. Meaning, once you are done, well, you are done. We have mushrooms here. So let us continue fermenting those. So at the same time, okay, put a good tackle shack here. Oh no. Another example of me not thinking this through properly. Although it is fine if we do step into here. Okay. Well, that does work. It is not enough. Which is mildly mildly frustrating. Yes, I can speak English, yes. Actually, let's do this first. Because we're going to need it anyways. I think we'll be fine with this. I don't think we are so tapped out. And? Excellent. So, is that all taken care of? It still takes 10 bloody days. I know nothing to do in range. Can't harvest anything, so yes. And even so, we are still... Oh, hold on. Yes? Yes, excellent. Ultimately, I think... Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. Well... Would it be odd to have the exercise plaza right here? I think it'll be fine. Oh, we have corn. Quite a bit of corn now. So with the cassavas in there and the corn in there, we are starting to build back our... Alright, let us plant more cassava. Well, we have cassava and we have soybean. And it looks like our metal production is good enough. We can finish the bad water discharge. And we are at 21 injured. I mean, no one ever accused them of being, well... For real. Well... Color me surprised. We can handle that and drought. We have a drought. I don't know really what to do with it. We can still maintain this. We can still keep pumping here. I mean, with all of this, when the drought starts, we just seal off these and we'll be fine. You know what I should have done? I should have... What a foolish move I've done. Okay. First, let's calm down, let's think. Surely we can multitask, yes? I think we can turn this into a swimming pool area. I mean, it's not like we need it anymore. Anymore mangrove, but... we could also move the mangrove over here. Okay. Frankly, let's seal this off for now. It's not doing us any good. Eh? Why are you still considered contaminated? Oh. Contamination takes a while to get rid of, okay. Fair enough. Alright, we have 3 days. Wait, we don't even need to do it this way. I don't even need this at all. There's no reason for it. In fact... Oh. Oh, there was a reason. Now, that is all that is needed. Honestly? What use? What range do we have here? Okay, let's see. If I put this here... Okay, good. Let's move the cutting area. This cutting area here. We don't need it anymore. And if we got to extend the range of... it would be this one, wouldn't it? We can cut through these two. And that should provide sufficient space with a tapper shaft to go all the way around here. And we actually may want to cut this out. Because then we can put in a forester temporarily. Or given value of temporary. There. So that we may have all of this. The other thing which I can do, which would be amusing. Well, no, even in drought, I would have to use a water dump. Honestly, we may actually unironically need just one more. What is our power consumption at the moment? 6,400. Not great, not terrible. Excellent. Now. We don't need you anymore. So let's go ahead. Let's plant the pine here. And then we'll put the rest of our coffee here. Actually, can I put... Okay. No. Unfortunate, but how it will have to go. You see, we have all of these being used here. I don't know. Are we just... not enough recreation time? Wetfire is not enough. We don't have Brazier, we don't have Bust. We don't have a lot of these other ones here. A DTLS Scratcher. A lot of things we are missing in terms of... Part of me wants to just blow up this area so that we can get the swimming pool set up. It requires... yeah, it's a 3x3 with this area out here. So... and our housing situation is still very, very stable. Our population is very stable as well. Now, we can do this. We can actually... if we blow out these... that's fine. That is fine. Now, if we delete this... excellent, 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 excellent. And we can temporarily... I hate saying that constantly. Temporary, temporary, temporary. To be reached. Oh, that was a foolish thing of me to do. Fine, fine, fine. Alright, with this in place, let's start thinking about... Well, can we actually start moving things already? I don't quite think so. But I do think that we can start with clearing all this planting area. And with that, can we put any more pools here? One right here. Excellent. Then we can put our double showers all about. Double shower, double shower. Double shower, and then... And then we can actually put some decorations here. There we are. Why are you lots hungry? You should not be hungry. There we are. The what for? See, there aren't actually a lot of lanterns. I probably should put more lanterns around. Even so. We should actually also think of... Yes, let's do this. Let's expand out our... While we are doing that... we really should consider... I don't know. We could do this. We could do... I'm starting from here. Would it be better to do a 3 and a... No, we can do 3 and a 1. And 3 and a 2. Actually, it would be better to do a... Oh no. Is that a brilliant oh no moment? I'd say it's an oh yes moment. Hey Ashi! How are you doing?
Just put that beside the beaver lodge.
Good morning sis, how are you? Ire? Okay, so. I think we are going to make we'll make it over here. So, 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can hit it with 3 first. Very sleepy and sore, going to run some quick errands before... but sending you lots of love. Okay. Always glad to see you, you know? And hello, Yuki.
Fine. Well, if you think you're up to the task.
And once more, the tables are turned. Well, I'm not taking any complaints from you, am I? And hopefully, with that raised, yes, all the water here is saved properly. You know, it's quite fascinating to watch all of this move the way it does. Actually, with this here... Hydrations for Hydration Gremlin. Goals for the Skull Throne. Wait, no, hold on. Oh no, he gives in time. That's fine. And just seeing it all underground where... I definitely should blow lines right through here. Let's do that. And look at that. And 23 injuries, my goodness. At some point, we should do Flame of Unity somewhere around here. Like Flame of Unity, somewhere around where... The clock's important. Bell is not as important, but still kind of good to have around. All right. Quite shockingly. Well, is it shocking, really? As we are relocating bit by bit, we can actually start putting more kohlrabi eyes around here. And then from here, we apparently have not needed much of other canola. Let's do soybean. Right about here. Yeah, blood for the blood god. Hydrate for the hydration throne. All that jazz, right? Wait, why are you cassava? I thought I specifically said for you to be. You should be kohlrabi, not cassava. Whirlways. At least I don't lose any seeds for this. I mean, the other thing that is kind of important to do is... I mean, yeah, we should probably at some point maybe have a shut off right here? I don't know. But with this here, we probably may want to begin the continuous construction of in which we are probably going to want to put the entire row across through here, and then we will dump. I don't know if dump is the right term. Okay, bit by bit, bit by bit. Let's not overtax ourselves. Alright. Welcome back from ads, everyone. All things considered, it's going well. I think what we can do is we'll blow a line through here. To allow us actually, no. That is incorrect. We will need to put it like this. And let us see what we can get from here. Alright, our food seems to have stabilized somewhat, which means we can start putting a few more advanced breeding pods. Now, 24 injured is a remarkable amount of injuries. 24 injured is over 10% of my entire population. Eh? Oh no. What? You're kidding me. 3-day drought will actually wipe me out that far, huh? That is quite a few injuries. Wait, it needs 600 horse. It needs 600 energy. Which, I can probably do that once I hit... Yeah, Flame of Unity needs... Okay. Now, let's see, where are our decoration? Okay. We'll live with this. Hello, Captain! How are you doing? And it is morning for you, yes? Oh no, please, no, 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 no. No, it's going to die. We're going to lose it. There. That's how it is. We lost it. More injuries all around. Ah. Alright, we'll open the floodgates there and the floodgates here. Alright, with that out of the way. And we do have some who are uninjured. They are pretty much our standby. Let's go ahead and continue planting. This is the correct crop that I wanted. Now we have soybean here. We are going to want to put, I suppose, canola and eggplants were our next ones. Wait. Okay, where are we? Let us... Because there's a tunnel here. Our population should still be going upwards. Okay. With this in place, we can now put in our tapper shacks. We workshop tapper shack. There we are. That should keep our building core a little occupied. I guess this should improve the distance that our farming. Okay. Decoration, look. It is facing the correct direction. Is it facing the correct direction? No. I put the clock in the wrong direction. There we are. Now let's repeat it over here. Put the clock in. I do not know why it defaults to facing the wrong direction. And since I do insist on having the bell, decoration, bell. Oh, Mad Hatter. Yes, it is indeed the born of timber. And I am just losing my mind trying to juggle so many things. But we are slowly but surely moving things over from... There we are. More food, more water.
You do know that water and electronics don't mix very well, right?
Indeed, they do not. Yes, yes, water indeed. Oh no. All right. Even with how injured these lot are getting. Alright, what other crops do we still need? We still need canola. We don't actually need that much canola.
I curse thee. May every Wi-Fi signal fluctuate in your presence.
You, my. Well, I hope you, don't mind not having internet for quite a bit. I could actually use this area for, I suppose, canola. I think the next thing that I will do Good thing I'm hardwired in. Indeed. And for those who like to play competitive games online, please do not do so on Wi-Fi. I will not go as far as call it rude, but many people will be very unhappy. I may actually have to put in another all-in post. Or not. Okay, what is my...
Perhaps there is something you can do for me. That is, if you are brave enough.
I think... What? I know that you have a lot of favorite emotes from me and Atria. Well, actually, what is your favorite emote from my side? No, I actually don't know. What is your favorite emote from my side? Smug and... I mean, hydrate is a given, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by the presence of the smug. Alright, we have a lot of treated planks, and this is actually amusing by just how much treated planks I am actually... by virtue of just not needing as many. I'm kind of shocked. I believe it used to take a lot more... Well, this used to take dynamite. In any case... Ah, yes. And this becomes down to 25, which is a very, very good. Very, very good number. And we can actually, for the sake of my sanity, let's do this. How did you... Did you get the latest update with your dad for PowerShell? Yes, I did. It is... I mean, look at this. All of these lovely things right here. Okay. Put this in place. I know that I do not have enough space to do... Nah. What am I doing? I could easily just do this. Silly little trick. Well, if I do it like this... Okay, it can still reach, that's good. And I will have... which I will pause here until the time is right. And in the meantime, I will go ahead and put some decorations, such as... So, we could use more brazier, we can use more... Actually, how far does this reach? Quite a bit. Is Fuyu Fans and Fuyu the Conqueror still alive? Let's see. Unfortunately, they passed away some time ago. I'm sorry. They have passed away. They have lived long and glorious lives. Well then, you know what to do.
And with a name, it comes to be.
Let's see, who is the youngest here? Actually, that's a problem. I can't tell, because these are all adults.
And with a name,
Okay, hold on.
it comes to be.
All right. All right. And so, it is done. I kind of realize now. You seem quite pleased with yourself there. Alright, I think... Yes, let's actually begin our project to relocate our water pumps. Not quite how I hoped it would go. It might actually be better to turn it around. Given how... Can you be reached, or do I need to go one lower? I do need to go one lower. Put all these down. And... yes, let's keep that for now. So we are going to relocate our water infrastructure over here. And we might even go as far as... oh my god. Okay, 21. No good selected. What are you talking about? Oh, yes. You will be logs. And I think we could actually go as far as... taking these out. And we will plant more oak. Alright. I will be closing up soon. So we're just gonna... But I think we've gotten quite far and gotten quite a bit done. And... Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! What's that? Sad? I cannot stream forever and I still work a 9 to 5. I'm always glad to... Yeah. On, just harvest the corn. Please harvest the corn. The corn, you fools. Ugh. Happier? Why are they happier? I suppose because of the Brazier, or... Well, living longer, never a bad thing. It actually gets rid of you. You're not necessary anymore. And that's the thing, I cannot build a top view. Wait, but I can build this way. Okay. Knowing this... And we do have a lot of materials. Finally, we are actually in a good position for materials. Alright. So with that corn being harvested, close you up. You're no longer necessary, and neither are you. I mean,
Don't get
it's
that
great,
to
isn't
me.
it?
Find one of my familiars and dump it on them.
Ah, very well, I shall drink. Here we go. Well, to be fair, I do need to remember to drink a little bit more. Okay, how many pumps do I have currently? Ichi-ni-san yongo. Rogu shichi. 7? Only 7? Okay, I have 8. So let's relocate. We need to put in 8. Understood. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. And... Alright. So we're going to relocate all of our pumping here. And we might even put an additional water tank over there as well. We may also want to relocate another tank. Okay. So we'll relocate this tank to above there. Now, can I actually put a tank? Eh? Really now? Oh my! Oh, well, well. What do we have here? And it's even. That's amusing. Very amusing. Can I actually... No, I cannot. Still, the fact that I can do that is also incredibly amusing. Okay. We can actually put a few more. Let's cut this around. Excellent. Alright. Eggs are eggplants, those are coffee beans, cassava, kohlrabi, and berries. My goodness. You are going to have to put some berries around here somewhere. But I do feel like at some point we are going to need to utilize much more farmland. 30. Well, very, very healthy dealers overall. So the other thing that I need to look into. He needs 3 per hour, however, it takes 3 per hour, and this produces 10. So for every 3 controls, we need 1 number cruncher. 4,400, gosh. Okay. And with that, can recover all of these planks, which is comparatively amusing. No. And in the past, I was hurting for planks. Now I'm no longer hurting for planks, which is incredibly, incredibly amusing. But let us close our gaps there. Eh? Naze? Why are you... As I said before, not like these folks were ever considered incredibly intelligent. Again, we are kind of stretching it here. Although, to be fair, this kind of goes to show... No, we could potentially, feasibly make... Alright. And we have soybeans there. We will get coffee beans quite soon. Again, very amusingly. Eh? Oh. more space for planks. But I think let's end it here. We can end it here. We've done quite a good job. We have expanded our production vertically, and I completely forgot about this.
Bloody hell, why do you do this to me?
Indeed, my forgetfulness is quite problematic, isn't it? But we are here, we are actually doing a very, very good job with our supplies and such. And while we only have one dirt excavator, we are doing quite well overall. For the interim, I may put in some engines just because we do have a lot of wood that we can burn. But ultimately, we are going to use this row right here to see just how much we can overall, how much power we can get overall out of all of our wheels. Ultimately, well, I think we'll be fine. Alright then. Let's go ahead, let's start our game. And let's see, who shall we raid? I know we're ending, well, I won't say that we're ending early. Rather, I should be getting ready to sleep, and I have been staying up way too much. Oh, Yuki, please let me sleep. Alright, so yeah, I have not rated Nona. I'm surprised, I thought I've rated her recently. In any case, Nona is going to be playing Minecraft on the farm on SMP. She's doing that with Gummy. So, they've gotten quite far on the server, and looks like they're doing quite a bit of mining right now. That's a huge amount. I'm trying to dox it. Yuki? No, please, no. Let me... If I don't sleep, that means no more streams. Got it? Good. So tomorrow will be Satisfactory. I actually have not played any additional pods more for Satisfactory. I believe I did find a good place to relocate the coal power, and that will be kind of my priority because I am running very, very dangerously low on power in general. So, no time pressure, right? Alright then. So, it's always a pleasure to have you all here, travelers. But until I see you again, safe travels.